Nope, it is supposed to be the first.
Okay. Well, looks like Baker's letting us already
Well,
here.
it's-
We are live. Here comes Key.
Well, thank you, Mister. That was very nice of you to hold the door.
There's Matthew.
We're raising little gentlemen.
Live from Shelburn. In a minute.
Hold the crowd back.
Evening. Keith. Hey, Mr. Price.
Yep.
Alex.
He's up right now.
Call to order.
6 o'clock.
Okay. We'll call to order the meeting of the Shelburn Redevelopment Commission for March 3rd, 2026. All commissioners are present. And we'll start off with the reading of the minutes from February 3rd. Do we want to read the whole thing?
I can read it. Doesn't matter if you guys want to read the whole thing or.
Go ahead. Scott.
The meeting of February 3rd, 2026, meeting opened. Present were Steve Morgan, Don Misford, Brian Storms, and Kenneth Price. We restructured the redevelopment commission. Steve Morgan was elected president. He was nominated by Don Ransford, seconded by Brian Storms. All in favor. Don Ransford was elected vice president. He was nominated by Stephen Morgan, seconded by Storms, and all in favor of that as well. Brian Storms was elected secretary, nominated by Don Ransford, seconded by Stephen Morgan, all in favor. Prior to the meeting, Commissioners Morgan and Storms negotiated with Chris Egge and a representative from Lou Britton's office to sell 3 parcels off Washington Street for commercial use. The agreement was finalized and a resolution to sell the property to Mr. Egge passed unanimously. Commissioner Ransford moved to hold monthly meetings on the minutes say the 2nd, but it was actually the 1st. I made an amendment to that. On the first Tuesday at 6 p.m. of every month at the Shelburn Community Building. This was also unanimously approved. And that was then Commissioner Storm's motion to adjourn the meeting. Commissioner Ransford seconded. The meeting was adjourned.
Mr. President, I move the minutes be accepted as presented.
I'll second that.
All in favor?
I don't think I put Keith on there because he wasn't here last month.
Oh, okay. He can go ahead and sign it.
Yes, I spaced it. So everything else I typed.
Okay, Don, that's our first order of business.
Okay, I'll bring us up to date on the Aggie property, the phantom lot number 12 that somehow got left off all this process. And it is the corner lot that was intended to be part of this parcel. Back and looked at my emails that I emailed last August, and it was included, so somehow it got left off. So, Hazel Rig Appraisals, though, did include Lot 12 in his. Newland Miller did not. I have contacted both of those at Mr. Britton's request. Mr. Hazelrig included an appraisal of Lot 12 so that is included, and Mr. Eric Miller is going to reappraise including Lot 12. I think the hiccup was we already owned it. So it was like all of this paperwork was with the extra properties the town transferred to us. I think we're getting it back. I'm just waiting for Lou Britton to tell us what's next. We do have title insurance. I did contact Hendricks. They've jumped on getting title insurance for that. They've been in contact with Lou Britton. We're good to go there. I guess we'll just wait. And since Mr. Agee isn't going to start building until fall anyway, and I've kept him appraised of this, I think we're going to be in good shape. So we'll get Lot 12, however we need to do that legally, back in the property. So that's where we are with what we voted on last time. The next thing, Lou Britton sent us an email, included all of us, I think everybody got it today. We need to have a report prepared probably at our next meeting. There's also a June 15th report that we notify all of the fiscal bodies that are part of or draw some money from the town of Shelburn. And also we need to have an annual presentation about the TIF areas. Melissa Copeland today said Baker Tilly takes care of that for us, which is a good thing. So so anyway, so those things are upcoming, and I suppose, and I can try to get in touch with Baker Tilly, whoever that person is. Melissa seemed to think that they were going to come down and tell us of all that. So those are the things coming up. The other thing I wanted to have us look at today is the remaining properties that these are hopefully, these properties were ones recently transferred to us from the town of Shelburn. They are residential and they are isolated properties. So it's not like we're trying to combine like we did over here. Okay. So these four properties are, I'm suggesting are our next project this year, to get those in the hands of somebody for residential development. Now that we have had the experience of the property across the street, I believe our next step will be to get appraisals. So I would like to recommend that we secure Hazel Rig appraisal and Newland Miller appraisals to do these for us. I've already, when I talked to them about Lot 12, told them we had this, and yeah, they were eager and ready to go. So I would like to move that we secure Hazel Rig appraisals and Newland Miller appraisals to get the appraisals on these four properties.
And were these shovel-ready properties?
I think they are. I think they're ready to go.
I'll second the motion.
Okay.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay. The next thing after that will be, well, I presume we'll need to get title insurance for that as well. So I'll check with what's next on that. And then, and I think we started this last year, trying to create what kind of home do we want to have built there? Because I remember we kind of put those specs together, and I think Paula had those, and Brian has, that's what she left us.
Yeah, we voted on this at one of our meetings last year. It was 3-bed, 2-bath, 12 to 1,400 square foot, with a garage, stick-built, single-family homes.
Okay. So that's already in place for us to say, when we put these out to bid, this is what we will want builders to know about. So again, now that we've gone through this process with the property across the street, and now we're a little wiser now. So once we get the appraisals, we'll make sure the title insurance, and that may already be taken care of. I don't know. I'll check on that. Then we'll get with Mr. Britton to put together the offering and go from there. So hopefully this is something we can do this year, at least get it out there. So if that's agreeable, then I suggest we keep moving forward with these properties.
I agree. That's what we worked on. Anything else?
Did you mention the gas station?
Yeah, at the next
Yeah.
town board meeting, which is, I believe, next week, they are going to vote on a resolution to donate that parcel to us. And then at our next meeting, we have a resolution to accept that we will vote on.
Right.
So that's all right.
Yeah.
Have we had any further talks with this gentleman that's getting that property, who's wanting to restore that, remember?
Yes. Yes.
He has shown interest in it.
Yes. Now, my understanding again is we've got to go through this same process.
Yes.
That, and again, we want to follow what the law says we're supposed to do. So we'll get the property in our possession, and then we'll have to go through appraisals and all that, and get that bid out too. So I think we've got some time. So that'll be another summer for us to do that. So anyway, that's, and I think there's what's called phase 1 environmental study, and especially since that was a gas station, but I think the town, I think it went to phase 2 is like the next step where,
I think that's where it's at.
yeah. So Jay was gonna check to see if we needed to do a phase 1, because I think Lou was saying we should. So there's still some steps to do to get that taken care of. And yes, there is.
On the gas station property?
Yeah.
I thought that was completed.
I thought it
when
was.
they pulled, I thought they did phase
tanks and
1
everything,
completed
yeah.
when they pulled the tanks.
And now, what I think Lou's trying to say is we need to do it again, just so it's current.
It's been so long or
Well,
so.
hopefully, we can do, you guys can do with the state, the ground, whatever it is, the same thing they did on your property where the state actually pays for it. And then I took over once we took in your property and finished out the like the assessment, so, I'll pull all that stuff from his property. I think I already gave it to you guys, but you should have it, but, so it's Brown something, I can't.
Brownfield.
Yeah, Brownfield, and they're going, and then they will actually come, the state will actually come and pay for, we don't actually incur that cost. Right, like, cause it's,
Stuff that I got that Paula had, see if it's in there.
yeah, I gave it to, when I gave you, all of the paperwork, I'm pretty sure that was in there. It would have been attached to the Hood property is what it would have been listed as.
Yeah.
I'll go through it.
I think I ended up giving it to you, didn't I, when you became secretary, I think.
If not, Mr. Ranford, let me
Oh,
know.
or it's over here in town. Yeah, thank you, but Jay feels certain that that's all been done, so it should be a simple project, so, yeah, good. So, that's all I've got.
You guys got anything?
I'm still learning.
I don't.
Okay. You wanna make a motion to adjourn then?
Mr. President, I move we adjourn.
I will second this one.
All in favor? Get up and go home.
That's me.
We are adjourned.
All right, come on, let's do it. All right, we'll go positive. The lights are